Okay, my iPad stopped recording because my storage was full. So, we're gonna have a part 2 to this video. Yay, us. Alright, technology hates me, guys. So as I was saying before, if your square up here has a length of 3 units, what should it probably be over here? 3 units. Let's count to make sure. 1, 2, 3 units. I have found the length. So, and just down here, I'm going to write 3 units. Okay. I've not found all the dimensions. I found the length. What do I need to find now for this square? I need to find the width, right? So let's find the width. Remember, width is going to be left to right because width is how wide? 1, 2, 3. 3 units. That's why I called it a square, because it has the same length. It has the same amount on all sides. If it's 3 units up here, what does that mean it has to be down here? 3 units. All right. And then I'm going to come over here and write my 3's. Just like that. We found the dimensions of this shape. Now we've got to find the dimensions of this shape, right? Okay, let's find the length. Remember, length is how tall. I'm going to start here because that is where I split my shape. 1, 2, 3 units. And so since I put my 3 units up here, I'm just going to put it down here as well on my length, just like that, okay? Now let's find the width of it. Remember, width is how wide, so we're going to go left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So my width is 6 units. If it's 6 units up top, that means it has to be 6 units where? On the bottom. 6 units. And then I'm going to put my 6 and my 6 here. Now, do I have the dimensions for all of my shapes? Yes, I do. I have the length and the width for this shape, and I have the length and the width for this shape. So now I'm ready to move on to step 3. Do you remember what step 3 is? Got to find something else. Find the area, right? So step 1, split the shape, right? Step 2, find the dimensions. Step 3, find the area, right? So now let's find the area. Do you remember how we found area? Well, first of all, what operation do we use? We use multiplication, right? Can you remember what we multiply? What we multiply in area? Remember, area, we multiply length times width, right? So I'm going to have to multiply the length times width of both of these shapes. So let's start with this one. What is the length of this shape? 3. What is the width? 3. So I'm going to have to multiply 3 times 3. What is 3 times 3? 9. So my area equals 9 units. Units what? Squared. Do not forget, you've got to put your units with it and you've got to square it. And squaring is just that small 2 up top. All right? 9 units squared because you square area. I found the area for this shape. Now let's move on to this one. Area is what 2 dimensions? Length times width, right? What is the length? 3. What is the width? 6. Width is how wide. And what is 3 times 6? 18. 18 what? 18 units. 18 units what? Do we square area? Yes, we do. 18 units squared. So I have found the area for this shape, and I found the area for this shape. Do I have any more shapes to find the area for? No, I don't. So, hold on, let me go ahead. So, no, I don't. I don't have Any more shapes to find the area for, right? Can you remember what step 4 is? Remember, we've got to find the area of this entire thing. And what this entire thing is this and this shape combined. So what am I going to have to do with the areas of both of those shapes? Step 4, add the areas, right? What is the area of this shape again? 9 units squared. What is the area of this shape again? 18 units squared. What is 18 plus 9? 27 units squared. So the area for this shape is 27 units squared. Do you see how that works? This should be review from Monday, all right? I'm going to do an example with you on your packet here. So remember, we are on Dragon Day 12, but we're going to do our Dragon Day 11 packet because remember I had you do Dragon Day 13 a while back. So our packets are a little mixed up. But we are on Dragon Day 12, but we're going to do this today. All right? So let's go ahead and flip to our packet. As you can see, it is not hard at all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 problems, and I'm going to do one of them with you. So really, all you have today is 5 problems. I know. I am such a nice teacher. I know. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do this first one with you, all right? And we're going to do it step by step, just like we've been practicing, all right? So, and I'm going to do this one with you, because that's your first one. This one right here, all right? Step 1 is to do what? When you have to find a rectilinear area like this, this is not a rectangle, right? It's a weird, funky looking shape, right? What do you do first? Step 1, split the shape, right? And I'm going to split it into 2 rectangles. I'm not just going to randomly split it. I'm going to split it to where I have 2 rectangles, right? Okay. So I'm going to take my trusty marker. And I'm going to make the split right there. So do you see how I have 2 separate rectangles now? I have a rectangle here, and I have a rectangle here, right? So I split the shape into 2 new rectangles, right? What do I do after I split the shape? I gotta find something. What do I gotta find? Remember that is? Find the dimensions, right? How do I find the dimensions if I don't have any numbers here? I have to count the tiles, right? All right, so let's count the tiles for this shape. Let's start with this shape over here. Remember, dimensions is just a fancy word for length and width. Length is how tall, width is how wide, right? Okay, so if I'm finding the length, I'm going to count up and down because how tall, right? 1, 2. So my length is 2 units. I have a pen here. So I'm going to write 2 units, right? Oh, I wrote it in the wrong spot. I am going to write 2 units. Up here. Right over there. Got it? Not over here. Wrong spot. 2 units. If my length is 2 units over here, what does that mean it has to be over here as well? 2 units, right? Let's just go ahead and do that. 2 units. I just kind of wrote it kind of small. 2 units. Okay? I found my length. Now I need to find my what? Width. Width's going to go across because width is how wide? 1, 2, 3. 3 units, right? And if it's 3 units up top, that means it should be what? 3 units on the bottom, right? So I've got 3 units, 3 units. You with me so far? Found the dimensions of this shape. Now what do I need to do with this shape? Find the dimensions, right? Because I haven't found all the dimensions yet. Let's find the length. Length is how tall? 1, 2, 3, 4 units. If it's 4 units on the left, that means on the right it also has to be what? 4 units. I'm going to write it really small. Let's find our width. Width is how wide, so it's going to go left to right, across. 1, 2, 3 units. If it's 3 units up top, that means on the bottom it's also going to be what? 3 units, right? Do I have the dimensions of both shapes? Yes, I do, so I can move on to the next step. Is it still recording? Okay, it was just telling me my battery was low. I can move on to the next step, right? What is the next step? Find the what? Find the area. Good. And remember, area equals length times width. So, what is the length of this shape over here? 2 units, right? What is the width of this shape? 3 units. So what am I going to multiply? 2 times 3, right? What is 2 times 3? 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 what? Units. And then what do I have to do? Squared. See how I did that? 2 times 3 equals 6 units squared. Everything's backwards for me on here. That's why it takes me a minute, because everything's backwards on when I'm recording. I found the area for one shape. Have I found the area for all shapes yet? No, I've not. I've got to find the area over here, right? Area is length times width. What is the length? 4 units. What is the width? 3 units. So I'm going to multiply what? 4 times 3, right? What is 4 times 3? 12 units squared. So I have 12 units squared for this area. I have 6 units squared for this area. Do I have the area of all shapes? Yes, I do, which means I'm ready to move on to step 4, which is what? Can you remember? Add the area, because you got to find the area for this entire thing, right? So what am I going to add? What are my 2 areas? 12 and 6, right? So I'm going to add 12 plus 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 10 plus 0 is 10. So my area equals 18 square units. And all you have to do is write that 18 there, because I already squared it for you and everything. Okay, we got it? Guys, this is all you have to do today. Just these last 5 problems here, all right, on your own. Do not forget, once you are finished, to have your parents upload a picture of your work for me onto Class Dojo. As always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. I miss you guys. As you all know, we are set to be closed past spring break. We are actually going to be closed through April 20th. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get to see each other anytime soon, but hopefully after April 20th, we're going to be able to go back to school. I've got my fingers crossed, because I really want to see you guys again before summer break. But stay safe, stay healthy. Remember about Virtual Spirit Week. I believe today is take a picture of yourself doing something active, like running or playing outside or something like that. Remember to wash your hands regularly. practice social distancing like we're practicing social learning. And yeah, so all right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will see you again on Friday. All right, bye.